through progressive adoption of technology. App developed in collaboration with Excelogics Tech Solutions Private Limited, which is a local IT firm based in Kohima. In view of forthcoming general election to 14th Nagaland Legislative Assembly 2023, Commissioner of Police Dimapur seals 16 gun shops. Shops sealed until completion of election process. Hello viewers, good afternoon. You are watching Midday News. This is Hassan. We will now look into news in details. Advisor for Food and Civil and Supplies and sitting MLA of 34 Agnato Assembly constituency, Pugaismi, on Tuesday, refuted his ticket-selling propaganda going round in various social media. Talking to Nltv, he stated God has witnessed and further appealed all to not be misguided by false propaganda made against him by any public leader. Sumi further clarified that he was unaware of the fact that he was denied the party ticket. Furthermore, he said that he has not mentioned or said anything about his retirement. However, due to his ill health, he decided not to contest the election.
That I have been sold out my ticket first to someone. It has never happened like that. God is witnessed, and I swear in the name of God, nothing in my political coming so long, I don't have any such spirit in my life of principle. Secondly, I want to mention that I appealed to all not to be misguided by false propaganda made against me by some public leader in a certain about that second Ford meeting at Khekia village. I could not be contested due to my ill health, and in that reason I couldn't able to contest in 2023. I was highly hoped, and as recommended by the NDPP elections select committee recommended that I've been allotted the ticket, but at last moment, it is not even 11 hours, but just within few hours, this thing has been twisted, and I was not given. So I wondered myself what has really happened. I would not quote any name where this thing has happened. I shocked at last moment. That's why I am clearing my position that rumors are saying that I have sold my ticket to someone. This is completely false and maliciously, what I call, accusing me and framing me in a wrong idea. So I still stand and says to the people, such misguided and misleading propaganda shouldn't be.
Nagaland Pradesh Congress Committee has urged DGP Rupin Sharma to conduct a free and fair election process for ensuing assembly elections in the state. In a letter to the state DGP on February 7, NPCC mentioned that the state reportedly topped the statistics in terms of voter turnout in the past few elections and said the reality appears to be the other way around. NPCC said that newspapers and the social media handles of the state were filled with reports of various offences listed under the IPC even after Election Commission has provided clear guidelines. Furthermore, NPCC urged the department to take actions as the political parties are violating the rules in spite of the pre-imposed of Model Code of Conduct. Meanwhile, Dimapur Police Commissioner Kevi Tutosofe sealed 16 gun shops, 5 air gun shops and 4 arms repairing shops on Tuesday. Nagaland Pradesh Congress Committee once again attacked Rio-led government, stating that the real intention of Nltv Rio has been to mislead the trusting people of Nagaland, because he couldn't have possibly solved the Naga political issue within 6 months as per his party's slogan, and thus he wanted to buy time to remain in power. He further stated that the gambit of 6-month deadline started in 2003 with Rio's election slogan, and now they are with Prime Minister Modi at the center, echoing the eternally corrupt Chief Minister's conduct.
Basic amenities. So the Congress party, when it comes to Nagaland, has been full of respect for the people of Nagaland. It was on 1st of August 1959 when Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru announced in the parliament the decision to convert the Naga Hills Tuensang area into the state of Nagaland. And then 1st of December 1963, of course, the beautiful state of Nagaland was born. That relationship which the Congress party has with the people of Nagaland can never be undermined, can never be taken lightly. Now you compare this intention of the Congress party vis-a-vis Nagaland with the intention of the BJP and the puppets of the BJP who currently rule the state, Mr. Rio. In 2003, Mr. Rio made some promises, did not honor those promises. Issues still remained unresolved because his intention was never to resolve the issues. His intention was to buy time. But who paid the price? The price was paid by the innocent, beautiful, intelligent people of Nagaland. Who stood to gain? Mr. Rio, and for the last 8.5 years, those who control the government of Nagaland, sitting in Delhi. So our manifesto, when you go through the Congress manifesto, again our intention, our crystal clear intention can be seen in the manifesto. We are worried about the youth of this state. We are talking about the employment for the youth. We are talking about libraries. We are talking about water supply. I mean, look at the Chief Minister of the neighboring state, Himanta Biswa Sarma, comes here and gives a certificate to the PHE minister. What use is that certificate? Do they get regular water supply? Let Mr. Himanta Biswa Sarma put his hand on his heart and tell us that he means to give that certificate, that the certificate is well deserved by the PHE minister. No, he does not deserve that certificate. People of Nagaland, people of Dimapur, they don't get regular water supply. The Congress party talks about these basic amenities that people of Nagaland deserve and they should get it.
Honestly, in my observation, I think Naga intellectuals have lost independent mind to decide the future. Rather, they are slaves of money and power. When you look at the way the candidates were rushing for other political parties which has no presence at all in Nagaland, they did not even stand on one issue, not even one word. But LJP, people have rushed to accept LJP because it is close to the chairs.
Director General of Police Rupin Sharma on Tuesday officially launched the Nagaland Police e-Police mobile app as part of its efforts to bolster policing through progressive adoption of technology. Notably, the app was developed in collaboration with Exologics Tech Solutions Private Limited, which is a local IT firm based in Kohima. In a first of its kind for Nagaland Police, e-Police is a record management system which envisaged to help the people in maintaining effective digital records related to cases such as non-FIR, non-bailable, warrants, seizures, arms deposited and arrest made.
I'm happy to learn about this app. So this is the beginning in digitization of some records and some processes of Nagaland Police. We will wait and watch how it works. If it works fine, we will probably try to expand it to the entire Nagaland Police. For the time being, there is a limited thing about non-bailable warrants of arrest, seizures, searches, arrests, arms and all. Let's implement this. Meanwhile, if I can suggest to KV and Exologics, if we can include a component on the management of stocks of arms and ammunition within Nagaland Police, and also the clothing items which the Jawans and all get, then it will become much more better. And then obviously, this is an administrative thing, so we can separate the crime part of it from the administrative thing. But that is equally important in our context because management of the stock of our own arms and ammunition is very important. One thing that I noted was if Exologics can do this, you have a login and a password and a device, so you probably need to incorporate a condition that if anyone gets transferred, he loses access. You know, because if he continues with that access and he can download data or transfer data, that will not be a good thing to do. From a security point of view, that's a small thing you can add. Congratulations to CP Dimapur for getting this launched. Hopefully we will look at expanding this app with probably some more features in future.
In view of the forthcoming general election to the 14th Nagaland Legislative Assembly 2023, the Commissioner of Police Dimapur has sealed 16 gun shops on Tuesday. Notably, 5 air gun shops and 4 arms repairing shops were sealed until the completion of election process. In an effort to inculcate traffic discipline, reduce accidents and control various road offences, Nagaland Police on Tuesday informed that it has been conducting a special drive since 1st February 2023 under the Motor Vehicle Act. A notification issued by Superintendent of Police further warned that vehicles without proper vehicular registration or registration number and with applied for mentioned would be subjected to immediate confiscation and further legal action if found plying on the roads. Furthermore, the police stated that as per the provisions of Motor Vehicles Act, vehicles should be registered in the name of new owner within a stipulated time period and cautioned that any violation would result in legal action as per the provisions of the Act. Meanwhile, the police also requested the retired government officers using government vehicles to return the vehicles to the departments concerned or not use them till the completion of the election process. Nagaland men's 50-plus football team will leave for Varanasi on Wednesday in order to participate in the 5th National Masters Games 2023, which will be held at Varanasi's IIT Bhu Gymkhana from February 11 to 14. Nagaland Masters Games Association informed that the team will be led by team manager Shiyito Achumi, coach Oiniyam Jet Singh and Physio G. Kami. Notably, the NMGA 50-plus team successfully participated in the 4th National Masters Games 2022 held in Kerala's Thiruvananthapuram, representing Nagaland. A major fire broke out in Mankulumba village on Tuesday at around 2:30 p.m. whereby a house was completely gutted into the fire. Reportedly, the owner of the house was not at home while the incident occurred. It has been learned that the incident was caused by faulty electrical outlets, which unfortunately caused the death of 2 pet dogs. Red Ribbon Club of Northeast Institute of Social Sciences and Research in collaboration with Asian Institute of Health Sciences and Research organized a blood donation camp in Chumugirima's Peace Center on Tuesday. Speaking on the theme, every blood donor is a hero, Dr. Nonichuto Maichio underscored the importance of voluntarily blood donation and encouraged the public to be voluntary donors. Notably, the camp was attended by students, teaching and non-teaching faculty member of NEISSR, along with the medical staff and personnel of CIHSR. Despite of differences in issues, leaders of CPI, left France and Congress in Tripura have joined hands and said that they will stop PJP's barbarism, undemocratic activities and anti-people policies. The parties said that even though they have fought many elections against each other, but this time they are together with only one agenda to defeat the PJP and restore democracy and protect institutions. Israel Aerospace Industries decided to sign a series of memorandums of understanding with Indian defense contractors at India Defense Exhibition next week. The IAI is working with Indian authorities to develop and produce military technologies for use in air, land and sea. IAI President Boaz Levy informed that Israel is excited to work with India in order to explore business, defense and other areas. Notably, Israel has provided the Indian armed force with air and missile defense systems, satellites, radars, aerial systems and training platforms. The death toll from earthquakes that jolted Turkey and Syria has risen to at least 7,726 on Tuesday. Notably, the total number of injured in Syria and Turkey has reached 42,259. Earlier on Tuesday, Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan declared a 3-month state of emergency in 10 southern provinces which were hit by massive quakes. Meanwhile, Syria requested